I have a topic for you, and hopefully I will be able to say what I need to say without my camera dying, because I fear I am running out of space on my phone right now. So I took a little post-church nap after I ate my food from the mall, and now I'm about to I wanted to go to Five Below, and then Ross. Those are the only two places I didn't go this morning because I got up like super early and decided I'm gonna go to Burlington and all those other stores. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Okay, so basically I just watched this TikTok, and y'all know a lot of my little chit chats are inspired by things that I see on freaking TikTok, because it's just like I always see like different topics, whatever, and it gives me something to talk about. So this girl, I'm sweating. This girl basically made a video talking about like how she was never approached by men a lot, and now she's like slowly starting to get, and how it like affected her self-esteem, and now she's like getting approached by men a little more often, and she like basically doesn't know how to feel about it. And my response to this is be grateful. Like well, let me start. I used to feel the same way. Like I used to think, oh, if like men aren't approaching me, because when I used to go out probably in college, if men weren't approaching me, I used to think like there's something wrong with me, I must be ugly, like why do none of these men approach me, right? And it definitely, if you're younger, can mess with your head a lot and make you like start to doubt yourself, and if you're attractive and blah blah blah. But let me tell you something, I love that I do not get approached by a lot of men, and let me tell you the reason why. If you first of all, not even just from a psychology perspective, but a lot of times men are going to approach women that they think are in their league, essentially, or like a woman that is like, if a man's looking for a certain type of woman or whatever that man's intentions are, they're going to approach a woman that is most likely that they feel like they have a chance with, essentially. Like they're not going to waste their time approaching a woman that they feel like is out of their league. Like most men, if they're intimidated by you, they're not going to approach you. Like they're going to be scared. And think about it this way. If you saw someone that you were super duper attracted to, how likely are you to hit on them if you're not like super confident in yourself or super confident in your chances of that person reciprocating liking you? Right. Probably not likely. Like unless it's like a celebrity, and I feel like for like a lot of people are like, oh, it's a celebrity, like I can just approach them because they're someone. It's like the parasocial relationships people have with, you know, celebrities or influencers or people that they feel like they know because they watch them online. You're probably more likely to approach them because you feel like you have some sort of relationship with them because you watch their videos. Now that's like a whole nother thing. It's like being well known that's kind of what happens with fame, is that, you know, more people knowing you, knowing who you are, or of your being more aware of your existence is, I guess, the better way to say it, makes people feel like they know you, when, you know, in actuality, you don't know someone just because you watch them on a TV show or because you listen to their music. Like, I get it, but that's like another conversation. Anyways, back to the special subject. So basically, men approach women that they think they have a chance with. So women who are getting approached by a lot of men are typically women who are going women that are probably above average, right? Above average, but also look like they're approachable or attainable to that man, specific man. And I think I read something somewhere that says like being like slightly above average, like a 7 or 8, you have better chances of finding a partner than being like the extreme high end or extreme low end. But at the end of the day, you are going to get approached based off of how you are perceived to that man. So I hate getting hit on, and this is just my personal thing, that the personal way I feel. I don't like being approached. It makes me uncomfortable most of the time, and a lot of the times I'm not being approached for like good reasons. I don't get approached a lot. I really don't get approached a lot. Like, I rarely have men that hit on me, and the men that do hit on me, I'm never actually interested in, right? Which, it's just a me thing. I don't really care to get a lot of attention. One, because of like past experiences, but also I'm not seeking attention from men when I go out or when I do things. So it's not like I really don't prioritize or value that attention, especially if it's sexual attention from men. Don't care, don't want that, don't need that. And if you're going out to like clubs and bars and stuff like that, like typically those are places that people are just looking for someone to hook up with. So it's a lot of sexual attention that you're probably gonna get if you're getting attention from a man. And since I'm not really interested in sleeping around with anyone, and I'm not into hookup culture, like I'm not ever seeking that type of attention. If I do go out, which is very rare occasion. At this point, I really don't go out unless I'm on vacation. Vacation mode is the only time I like go out and do stuff, which is just a whole nother thing. Anyways, I think that you have to realize that a man's not approaching you because they're either, one, intimidated by you. You don't look like someone that they think they can have. And then, I mean, there's that part, and then there's like, you're either going to be not approached by anyone or only approached by people who just have who are just like, well, I'll hit on anybody because they have like no what's the word, I don't want to say no standards, but they just are like ballsy men who just are like, I'll hit on anyone. They're just playing like a numbers game. Like, I just hit on everyone and everyone. Which also, by the way, as a woman, if I know a man hits on every single woman he thinks is attractive, you hitting on me does not mean anything to me because you hit on everyone, right? So it's like, I want someone who's I would rather be hit on by someone who's like intentional about who they're hitting on. If you just hit on anyone and everyone because you just are like, well, the more people I hit on, the more chances I have of getting someone to like me, like, that is not attractive. But that's just why are you not on your side of the road? Ew. This big old truck don't know how to stay in his lane. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, I'm headed to Five Below right now. It's pretty nice outside. So anyways, I always looked at it like, if I'm not being approached by these men, it's because those men don't think I'm someone that they could get, or they're simply just not interested in me. Like, that's, at the end of the day, sometimes a person just is not interested in you, and that's okay. Like, everyone's not gonna like you. I've always been someone that has said, you know, I can live with the fact that not everyone is going to be attracted to me or like me or interested in dating me. Like, that's just being realistic. That's life, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, everyone's going to have preferences. Everyone